Thank you very much for joining us for the Front Row podcast. My name is Andrew Kagwa Maiga, the Shadow Katikiro. And as you know, when you see the Front Row coming on, just know that it's time for talking film, African film, Ugandan film, the things we like about Ugandan film, and the couple of things, the sticky things people do not want to talk about Ugandan film, but must be said because that's the only way we learn. Mukulu.
Yes.
Tell people who you are.
Benda Kajansi Salongo. Yes, we are making huge films famous.
Yes, we are making huge films.
It's basically a mission.
Yes.
No, it is not a mission. It is a ministry.
It's a ministry.
Yes, this is a ministry. We are appointed.
Yes.
Ourselves.
You need to be particular when you say ministry.
We are ministering to this industry in ways of making sure.
Are we ministering like preaching, or we are ministering like we are in positions of power?
Yes, because we are actually very committed to this ministry.
I like the part of Chiwewayo. Yeah.
Anything, it's up to you. Whatever you want to, you can give back to this ministry. Yes, Kasura Douglas, Benda, Andrew Maiga, but we're happy. We're here to talk about something that happened a while ago.
Yes.
We think definitely it can't go unnoticed. We need to talk about it, and that is the 13th edition of PAL International Film Festival.
Yes.
It happened. It was a week or so. I think it was a few days of the event.
Yes.
And then of course it climaxed. Nechigwera mu awards.
Yes.
Ceremony yali kula bonita, and it was an event. The 22nd of November, Theatre La Bonita, Kampala. And guess who the hosts were?
Who are the hosts?
It was a combo. It was basically a homecoming. Simon Base Kalema and Fauzia
Nachiboneka.
Nibagenda nebakola combo, and guess
who yali waka.
Fauzia chali.
Tachali.
Simai.
Anti kati gwengamba nti yali waka. Fauzia.
I think she's more available. Anyway, I think waliwo n'oli omukyalo omweru yani Ketra.
Beautiful Ketra.
Naye mulaba, she's doing things.
They're doing things with other producers.
I think, but generally time will tell. We're basically talking about an event which came and happened, and it was a
you know the way you just said it came and happened is like it just passed. No, but no, you literally just said it came and happened.
No, the 13th edition there are questions.
Yes,
there are questions, but we want to congratulate everyone who won an award at this edition. Producer Munange.
Yes,
I was ready for this event.
You're ready for that event? Did that event coincide with Nali Chenja oba Nali?
Wali munyege.
Bambi.
Kubanga mwe mwenna ba journalists. Baba itikana watika ku prime.
No. I took myself to Chenja. Yeah.
Or bujuliji.
Yes.
But journalists mwenna baba.
No, wait.
Mu bando. Nabateka mu VIP vehicles.
I paid for my ticket to Jinja.
Tunonya Kagwa tugende to covering a PIFF Kagwa n'obula. Simuteriko nenga bakagwa banange.
Let me ask you something. I did watch some films during PIFF.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did watch some films.
You may kiss the bride goodbye?
No. Najiraba. Muri bintu nga tolina biddamu.
Kagwa film
nga tolina bikwongera.
Film namala njiraba.
Omala n'ogiraba.
Eyo film ya Mulembe Kagwa. mwabagigwamu ku premiere yayo mwabamanyi eyo film.
Okay, wait, let me say this. When you're a filmmaker, you need to know that people are not going to have a lot of chances to see your film. So you will not tell people nti awe mwagirabye temwagirabye in the best form, simanya, come back and see it again this time, it will be better. Nze najiraba, I still have the first impression of what I saw. Bwe twali ku motive ne tuvaawo saa 8 ye producer yadduka nga film tennagwa.
Generally film eyo n'abagikola bo generally bo tebakyakufaako, kola byoyagala kirungi but generally
okay kyeŋŋamba nti olunaku lwe twagiraba ebyalali yali teyaggwa.
Yes, I think they also admitted, some people in there admitted.
Katulaki abalala bali banvuma
bani
abamu abaliko yo film
ani yakuvuma mwogere wano
kati olaba njagala nnyo eddembe.
Kagwa, you and Benda like this temusobola meeting muli parallel. Anyway, PIFF happened and definitely there were lots of people winning awards. I love the fact that there were surprises.
Yeah.
But of course there were those that made everyone say, aha! Yeah. Nigerian film came here and did wonders.
Unfortunately,
Kakanda.
It's single kuba ekibinti. I have a feeling financially katetwala Kakanda.
Ani yagira bati?
Wasn't it one of the films that was screening?
No. Ku screening schedule yaliko?
Sijajukirako.
So I think generally it was an evening.
Yeah.
People came up, people dressed up.
Ugandans love dressing up.
Yes, they dressed up. We
love dressing up.
Yes.
We love dressing up for things. We love that more than we love promoting our films. Like wekijja kucha dressing up era kati awo gundi we yatuyigira. Like the organizer. Okay.
Kale kyogere.
Yeah.
Nkutadde.
So you see the organizers of Icon bo bakimanya nti we love dressing up era batuwa red carpeting anene Bannayuganda dressing up ebasingira promoting filimu zaabwe.
Kagwa kyogedde.
Ate kyo sigenda kizaayo.
Kagwa kyogedde kinene.
Abaana baagala dressing up.
Soko siketi kirowoozeeko. Wena bana kirowoozaako. Soko kiddemu gumutulye.
Nkugambye people will dress up for anything. They love dressing up more than they love promoting their own films.
May it so rest in eternal peace.
Whose?
Kyonna kyogambye. Kife bufi. Kubanga omuze gwina okufa. Surely.
Yeah.
Because we talked about, the fact is we talked about this, that omuze gwina kusigala mu 2020. 2025, kugera mu 26 abaana bakyakola ebintu.
Kati olaba wano nga tubadde mu October. Mu October nafuna amasimu nga 3 nga gasabayo ka article.
Nga premiere following week.
Nga premiere yagina emyezi gino gye tulimu.
Ministry wekolera. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think there were lots of good things that happened at PIFF. Cindy Magala finally won Best Documentary Film.
Yeah, yes. What's the name of that?
Tuko Pamoja.
Tuko Pamoja.
Yes, it happened.
Have you watched it?
I partly was on the team that did part of the promo at some point, and then I disappeared somehow.
You disappeared?
Yes, somehow.
You ran away from the project?
Simanyi nange kyabaawo. Oba bangoba ne simanya. Oba neegoba. Oba project yasalawo obusazi kugenda. Nenjirengera.
And you just watched it?
Netwekubira jambo. But it happened. Anhad did lots of things in there. Lots of things. I think it was a film that took most.
I think I really expected that. I expected that film to win very many awards. So for me that wasn't shocking.
You May Kiss the Bride Goodbye took the best acting.
By the way, did Anne Had win Best Supporting Actor?
Nah.
Kahiri?
It was at the age, Slight Mulimira. Joe didn't win it.
Okay, that's shocking.
Yeah, but I think Mulimira I hated him in that character of that man, the Mwami.
Yes.
But I know what you say, but Chagwa.
Yeah.
To churches. But let's talk about the 13th edition being the 13th edition.
Yeah.
13 means you're a teenager.
Yeah, 13 means you're a teenager.
Teenager.
And of course, when you're 13, it means now you have a reason for doing what you're doing. You're no longer second guessing what you're doing.
Hubert.
And you have a purpose. So personally, the last PIFF I attended was about 3 years ago. I have my reasons for refusing to attend PIFF after that. I've been a judge of PIFF as well. Chichi. Yeah, so I've been a judge of PIFF before. I've seen films come through and I've seen the quality of films stabilize, and then I've seen the quality of films go down. And I remember there was a time I asked myself, why are the films that are winning UFF not in PIFF? Because there was a time when they were not in PIFF. I could mention about 5 titles that were not in PIFF, but won a couple of awards in like UFF. Like I don't think Mulindwa's films have been in PIFF, even when they win many awards at UFF. That you could even be saying they win many awards like 4 months earlier and then 4 months later.
Generally, Namazaka just Anyoma.
During Mirembe's Kafako, I don't remember it in PIFF.
Isn't she a student of Mulino?
Then there is Nana Kaga's films. They were not in PIFF. You're not going to create an excuse for everyone. Yeah, so you'll notice that most people do not send their films. Most of the films that win in the UFF are never submitted for PIFF. And for me, that tells you something. Maybe, first of all, do we know why people organize festivals? Initially, festivals are organized to promote, to create awareness, to let people know that people are making films. So we've created a platform where you can actually come and see those films. It's like a way of pushing an industry in one way or another. But if you attended one of the screenings, because I was lucky to be at one, those were not great numbers. So I feel like even the festival itself still needs a major push before it's actually pushing other people's films for the public to see them.
Kagwa Chidem
Chengamba nti ne festival yennyini ekyetaaga push naye kyetaaga okukwatibwako nga yo tennakwata ku firimu z'abantu zipushinga mu bantu.
Mukama taata.
I could give you an example. How many people abatali mu film industry bolowooza abakimanyi nti PIFF yabeerayo neggwa n'okugwa n'abamanyi PIFF kyekitegeeza?
Teenager waffe omuyisaamu amaaso?
Si muyisaamu maaso. I feel like after this year's edition, or after the past few years, when you look at those editions, I think it's time PIFF rethinks everything they've been doing. It's very possible to sit down nebagamba, should we go back to the drawing board? Is this thing still working? Should we let it die, or should we create something new, or should we find a way of making this thing work? I will tell you, there is no problem in letting things die. Like things have died. Some have gotten a second chance at life. I don't know how many times the Soul Train Awards in the US have been killed off. And then at times they bring them back and then they kill them off again. Like, time comes when you need to rethink why you're doing something. Like, I feel like we do not have that why when it comes to PIFF and the way it happens at the moment. We could say that about many things, but the difference between, say, PIFF and UFF is that UFF still generates a lot of excitement. When it's announced, it still excites the film industry. PIFF is not exciting the filmmaker. PIFF is not exciting the audience. So who is the person this festival is being organized for? And I'm not trying to kill a film festival. I'm just asking genuine questions. Who are they making the festival for if it's not exciting the filmmaker and it's not exciting the audience?
I think those questions require and call for a reflection because definitely 13 years later, there's expectation of where something should be, and of course, based on the just concluded edition, Olabanga, I think there needs to be an introspection for those who are running the festival, and I think at the end of the day, great partnerships can change the trajectory of whatever it is that's happening. And you never know, man. You never know what's out there. And of course, the establishment of what do you want to be known for, even when you are gone.
Yes, that's true.
Because at the end of that day, how do you go?
Yes.
Either Range Rover Konye or Border. In a way, but I think generally I believe
plane crashed over
but I think generally there is hope. I think there's time, especially for the coming edition. If it is to happen, I believe there is lots of opportunities to make things work out.
That's true.
I so believe and love what Moses. If I'm to give a lifetime achievement to people, I think Moses Magezi deserves something.
Definitely. Yes. I appreciate his resilience.
Yes, like because no matter what he has stood, but that's also the dangerous thing is that when we talk about PIFF and we talk about him, like no matter what he has, whenever we talk about PIFF, his name comes about very many times. I feel like at 13 years we should be talking about PIFF, and we should be like the team of PIFF or the academy of PIFF. Like that's how we should be talking about PIFF all these years. So the mere fact that even now we still talk about him, like for me, like the system is shaky.
Yeah, the system is shaky.
I think and I believe Moses is a smart guy, and I give him the benefit of the doubt to actually shock us for the coming editions. We do believe things can happen and things can actually change for the good. I mean, he has traveled and he has seen things. I believe he's going to use that knowledge. I think sometimes when you keep quiet and see things happen and you let them pass, probably the people don't think about them. But I think this voice actually enables people to probably wake up and think about to actually get the positive vibes.
They usually start by hating. By hating the opinion. They're like, how would you say that? You see that whole situation of the meatballs. People felt bad that I talked about the meatballs. Like when I say, yeah, when filmmakers see meatballs, they forget they have any problem with the system.
That's why they don't go for numbers for.
People felt bad. They were like, how could he say that? He should respect us. And then someone phoned me later and was like, you are right about the meatballs. Like, I was pissed when I had that, but when I sat down and thought about it, I noticed that even when we're being invited for things, they tell us there'll be free breakfast. So at times we say things and people feel bad, but when they sit down and think about it,
I just reflected. We're like fish. Twitter bait. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking about PIFF, the 13th edition.